एक्सपेंशन पैक भी है हार्ट ऑफ स्टोन। तो ये वाइल्ड हंट है, वर्जन 4.04 है भाई। ठीक है, कभी किसी को लग रहा हो, बता रहा हूँ मैं पहले देख लो, यहाँ पे सब कुछ है ना तुम्हारे सामने है। तो मुझे बकरी ढूंढनी थी फाइनली, है ना। हाँ बकरी ढूंढ के लानी है। कितनी है मेरे पास? सिल्वर सोर्ड निकाली ना, स्टील वेपन निकाली। आ जाओ भैया, तुम्हारी ऐसी की तैसी। आ गई हो बकरी? बकरी इधर है। एक तो इन्होंने खून पी रखा भाई, इनका जीपीएस सिस्टम नहीं चल रहा ढंग से। यहाँ पे शेर वेर आएंगे, कौन आएगा? कुत्ते, भेड़िए से लड़ रहा हूँ, वो भी मार देते हैं मेरे को अभी। तो ज़्यादा कुछ खेलना नहीं आता मेरे को। आगे भेड़िए, कुत्ते आगे क्या? फुल ओए पीछे से। और भी है क्या? मार डाला रे, मार डाला। डॉग घेर लो, डॉग में लो, रॉ मीट दे दो। अभी वो आएगा कैसे? एक और रह गया था। बैक कर दो, विचर सेंस तो मैंने यूज। कुछ है यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है ना।
This way, I think. Another clue. There you are.
प्रिंसेस मिल गई। और ढूंढी थी बकरी।
Come on, let's go see the Beller. Come on, damn it. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
आजा आजा आजा। घंटी बजानी पड़ेगी तेरे लिए तो, है ना।
Come on, take you back to the Beller. Misses you something awful.
गुम मत हो जियो भाई। अब भाग के आजा, भाग के। अबे कहाँ जा रही है भाग के?
Where the hell did you go?
फिर भाग गया रही है तो। तेरा फूफा आ गया।
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit! Come on!
मरेगा क्या? मार तो दिया भाई, थोड़ी सी पावर ले ले जल्दी से, खा ले। प्रिंसेस कहाँ है?
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
हाँ बिल्कुल भाई, तो करना ही पड़ेगा। आ गई आ गई आ गई, आजा आजा। ओह, बियर से तो कुछ ले लूँ, बियर को भी तो टूटना पड़ेगा ना। सब कुछ चुरा ले। सारे गए मेरे पास। डैन है क्या यहाँ पे? कुछ डैन है, पहले इसको ले जाता हूँ यार, बकरी को। मर मुरागी ना, दिक्कत हो जाएगी। अब तो भालू से बचा दी मैंने। पहुंच गया पहुंच गया पहुंच गया। मेरे को मिशन।
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
ले भाई,
Print nowhere in sight.
ले तेरी बकरी आ गई।
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
ज़्यादा मैं मनाएंगी तो ये भाई जंगली जानवरों को तो अट्रैक्ट करेगी, है ना? नहीं करेगी? Will you happy now?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The white wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Blood. Blood कहाँ से लाऊं?
Fine. Be right back.
इसने बकरी में तो नहीं बना दिया उनको। ले चूहा ले आया।
Will
ले
this
सही किया
do?
भाई, ये मस्त लगा मेरे को तो। ओह, नमक वमक डाल दिया इसने, क्या डाल दिया? अच्छा ये भी हुआ है क्या?
They are not here. They have gone. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
Just a child? ये क्या क्या बोल रहा है?
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
ये तो समझ से बाहर है मेरी बात।
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Okay.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
अच्छा, और बच्चे
What
का
happened
तो
to the
मिसकैरेज हो
child?
गया ना?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
बॉचलिंग।
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses.
If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Okay.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
बैरन के पास जा। अबे क्या कर रहा है? मेरे को धक्का मार रहा है। टॉक टू बैरन। बैरन के पास जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को ऑफिस। रात को केव पे भी जाना पड़ेगा। खा ले बेटा, खा ले जल्दी। आराम है? हाँ, वो दे देगा मेरे को। ये पता नहीं कितना। टॉक पेलर से बात नहीं करनी। कहाँ है मेरा घोड़ा? जल्दी आ जा भाई। Let's go to
Giddy up.
And whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will not go unrewarded.
अच्छा, ये मैंने वो कर रखी है। बस सही था यार, फिर तभी तो लड़ाई होती थी। ये मेरा कुछ मेरा हक। लड़ाई तो आज भी हो रही है। आज कौन सी रुक गई? वॉर तो अब भी चल रहा है। सीरिया का, रशिया का,
Lightning strike.
इसराइल का, ईरान का। आग लग गई। आग किस तरह लगी थी? Someone fired the hut. Watch me. बेस्ट चीरी बेच दी मैंने तो किताबें तो सारी। चलो कौन से आएगी तो हम कौन से पढ़ेंगे। बाकी तो मैंने बेच दी। ओए मैडम, साइड हो ना।
Castle's on fire!
Take it easy.
Hey, Paul! Hey, Paul!
Faster.
फायर की घंटी बजा रहे हैं। मोटर बुझा दिया।
Run, Roach.
रन रोच रन। रोच है मेरे घोड़े का नाम भाई, सबको पता है।
Come on, Roach.
Set the stable afire.
Put it out.
Obvious.
ये आराम से बात कर रहे हैं, कोई आग नहीं बुझा रहा।
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
और कौन सी पावर है? टॉर्च है, यार्डन है, ये क्या करें? मैजिक ट्रैप है, डील्स फायर डैमेज है, और ये है प्रोटेक्टिव शील्ड है, ओपोनेंट्स माइंड, डील्स फायर डैमेज।
He's still in the stables. Save him! Well, this is a fucking first.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
खोल दिया क्या? लगता सही रास्ते पे पहुंच गया मैं, है ना? अच्छा, वहां जाना था, मैं गलत जगह चला जाता हूँ। दो ही घोड़े निकले क्या? बाकी को भी निकाल दिए भाई, सारे ही निकाल दिए।
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I
लेरियन?
know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
अब मरेगा तू।
You won't. Oh, plowing smash.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Oh, come on!
Lucky. The rifle, that is.
ओ बच गया, एक ही गुस्से में मर गया वो, नहीं तो मैं मरने वाला था। साले किसने मार दिया यार अपने लिए?
We need to
कट
talk.
करना पड़ेगा, कट। बता दे भाई चुपचाप, सीधी सीधी बात, क्यों मारा तूने उनको? हरामखोर। और फिर यहाँ आग लगा के घोड़ों को मार रहा है।
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
अच्छा
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important, or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, a little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
शोवल तो लेना ही पड़ेगा भाई. If you must. रात होगी.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
अच्छा नाम जो है वो एक पावरफुल सीट होती है भाई.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Spectres. Botchling sight tracking them.
Do something! I like that filter. It's thriving something fierce! You can't hold it! Can't! Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it! We're not going to find devours. Lost your nerve? Like a daft eel! I cannot hold it! It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
दोबारा चालू होगा नहीं हमला वक्त मरी जाएंगे इस बार तो ज़्यादा ही आ गए थे ना इस बार मकान भी खरीदे जा मत ज़्यादा आगे मेरी पावर धीरे धीरे कर रही है। यानी यार रोस्टेड चिकन लेग दूध भी पी लिया। कितनी देर बाद स्टार्ट होगा ये नहीं। टॉर्च से मैं फाइट कर सकता हूँ, ये भी नहीं फाइन नहीं था। ये क्या है? खत्म होने दो, उसके बाद देखो देखता हूँ मतलब क्या है। ले रहे हैं एक खाने के बाद भाई इसको छोड़ दो। जैसे आलू वालू पोटैटो वोटैटो ले रखे हैं। ओहो बच गया। चलो 2 ही बार आए, मेरे को तो डर होगा।
What now? Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
सही करती भाई इसने।
Good. Now bury the body.
तो इसके अंदर कुछ होगा तो वो कुछ हो रहा है। हार्ड टचिंग सा बना है ये वाला। अच्छा सीन लगा मेरे को हार्ड टचिंग। यार ये चाहिए ना।
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
मैंने क्या करना है? सम्मान का breathtaking where the approach comes. कहाँ बड़ी डिब्बी में? नहीं तो किया है। तो सम्मान करूँ अभी। दिया क्या सम्मान? सम्मान कैसे करते हैं? पता नहीं यार। जंप फोर्स कॉल्ड फोर्स। अब इसको सम्मान कैसे करना है तो बताओ। अच्छा वेट, इसकी विच पावर भी तो विचर है ना, वो इसकी विचिंग पावर है, वो उसका भी तो यूज़ करना है। ये तो मेन है। कर देता नहीं
By
गड़बड़
blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Didn't see it myself, but they say he grabbed him by the cloak and bam! Right in the
No,
forehead.
that's a fancy outing to find that she-beast.
Been the Smith.
Help!
भाई मजा आ गया
Got eyes like a cat.
मजा आता
You
है
catch mice too.
अच्छी बातें भी हैं गहरी बात
Wizardry!
You, white one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
ये अपनी मम्मी और बहन के पास लेके जाएगी अपनी माँ के पास तो लेके जाएगी वाइट
You,
I don't have potato अरे यार छोड़ इसके लग गया जिसने बताया था एस्केप कर सकते हैं और इसके आर्मर भी इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है यहाँ क्यों घूम रही है
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
हैं क्या करो सर्च द एरिया था स्मोक हाउस यूज
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
पिच बर्नर
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
पिंजरा मैं खरीद के लाया था यार अरे
That stench.
क्या है ये
Wants to show me something more.
ये हाथ में लगा देता ना तभी पावर आती है तो मेरे को ये नहीं पता ये दो ग्रीन वाले बटन कैसे आ रही हैं चल रहा ना सर्कल पे ये चल
Come on! Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
सिल्वर में
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have
चले
here?
गए
Bones have been here a while.
सैडल
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
अभी सारी चीज पड़ के तब
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
लेके जाए कौन सी नहीं
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother.
Tamara is, hi. Though anywhere's...
Why?
Cause
What happened to Tamara's mother?
twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara alerted, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
मेडिटेशन कर लूँगा ये भी सही है ना मेडिटेशन कर सकता हूँ मेडिटेशन करने से क्या होगा तीन बजे हैं जल्दी कर लिया अच्छा मेडिटेशन करना है तो दिन के बाद निकाल दी थोड़े मेरे
Come on.
थोड़ी चलते हैं तो अच्छा लगा अब इसके जो पावर है ये सही है और बढ़िया
Draw your weapon.
You kill the monster. All of it.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Let's move it.
Right for their help. They're nightmares.
What's that you're muttering?
Sir, boy, we're up to our nose.
क्या हो गया अब
Remember me?
नहीं
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
क्या दे दिया इनका मैं करूँगा क्या जाओ मैं
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats? Who, I ask?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is.
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
अच्छा दे अब बैठा बात कर ले भाई मेरे से थोड़ी देर
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
ठंड है भाई बहुत ज़्यादा बाहर यहाँ भी ठंड है
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
घोड़े की रेस होगी बेटे अब आएगा मजा नॉर्दर्न टर्निंग
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Don't give up, girl!
Move it! Move it! Come on, lass!
Aha!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
chance to win.